Well, friends, here I am in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where so much empire building goes on. It's an enormous cottage industry. There's something about smart people. They like to be in a situation where they want to be think brainstorming about new territories, new places, and new people to meet. Franklin D. Roosevelt was one of the most accomplished of these empire builders. And so it was with a great interest on my part that I found a piece of information in the Roosevelt papers that just stopped me in my trap. It had been speculated that Franklin D. Roosevelt wanted to bring back some kings and queens from previous days. In other words, he wanted to make sure that the United States came out of World War II, that it was an excellent use of his time. And so I found a document in the State Department papers in Washington that just made my heart race. It was an archive, a piece of work that indicated that he was raring to go. He wanted to bring some papers and get some princes, and off to the races. I'm interested in this thing myself. So what I decided to do is I was working on another article, but this one struck me so clearly. What does a dynast, an empire builder, build when he's not otherwise building his empire? Well, of course, he builds some aura. I can think the first time that I went to Rosemead, Hyde Park in upstate New York, and what I found was a bunch of tantalizing thin links. What would he do if he had nothing else to do, or even especially if he did have something else to do? So the first thing that we're going to look at here is the marvelous Titanic gamesmanship that he and his great people do at home in Hyde Park. What would you do? You'd start thinking about what could you do to get this and this and this. Well, Theodore Roosevelt, then Franklin D. Roosevelt, those Roosevelts were prolific. They liked building. They liked chasing new ideas around. And what I discovered was that he was in for a penny, in for a pound. He wanted to do several things, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do about this. I traveled traveled his various places to go in Hyde Park, and the European princes that he contacted, he was very interested in going ahead and doing what was necessary to build their empire. And I'm not going to tell you right this minute. I'm going to tell you that they're all in this paper. I began to chase down his fancies. And you have to understand that the Roosevelts, both Teddy Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt, they were not modest men. They were not modest men of means. They were not modest men of ideas. They were not modest men of anything on their mind. What they wanted was something big. Now, I want you to really read carefully about what that means. And I'm going to start by, my name is Dr. Land, and welcome to Everything with Dr. Land. First thing I want you to know is I'm in that boat. I like chasing down empires. And today we're going to do the Roosevelts. Mostly Franklin Roosevelt, because frankly he covered up more than all the space we had. And the more that I dug into it, the more fascinating he became. So then the next thing you're going to do is scroll down the pages on the page, scroll down, click on the link so that you don't forget to like, share, and comment. You are going to scroll down. You want like, share, and comment. And if you want more videos than this, don't forget to subscribe. What I'm giving you here is what might be called table talk. Table talk is what leaders dig in what they're doing. What are you doing, Franklin, about Armenia? What are you doing about Argentina? Everything on the globe was up for business. These were the big players thinking the big thoughts. And if you don't get into this, you'll never understand the joy of history. I'm going to quit here so we can go into the topic, but it always makes me irritated, I think, or maybe, so that I study so that when people who study history, they can tell me, oh, I hate history, it's just a bunch of dates. Rubbish. If you're the kind of person who says that history is just a bunch of dates, you're missing the thrill. History is the game of winning huge territory. Are you talking about Russia? Are you talking about Canada? Are you talking about Montenegro? It's all there for you. So please, let's get you down there. And again, before I turn it over, go get you down here on the subject. I want you to remember that this is Everything with Dr. Lant. We cover everything. And on that happy note, I want you to get in there. And again, it's make sure you scroll down the page. Don't forget to like, to share, and to comment. And don't forget, you're playing the biggest game in the world, the game of the world. Are you good at it? Are you bad at it? You better. It is the funnest game ever. Thanks so much. Listen carefully and come back to this program every day. Listen to what goes on here. We play the big games with the big people and the big outcomes. If you can't get into that, well, you'll never get amount to very much, as my grandmother used to say. Thanks so much. See, let's get you going on your history lesson here.